Hi there. My name is John Stevens. I'm pastor of Zion Lutheran Church, and this is Ruthie, who's joining us. Yes, so I am pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where Ruthie and I will tie the lectionary text to items from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer or the kids' room or the garage. That is how we've been doing it. And thank you so much for your partnership in this ministry. Thank you for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. And thank you for the love that you're sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. You, yes, you, are rocking it. This is for the narrative lectionary, and it's the story of the Good Samaritan, and it's that question of, so who is my neighbor? Yeah, that one. And what I am looking at, the items I'm looking at, is I'm looking at a globe. You know, if you have a globe, if you have access to a globe, the world map, or you have a world map that you can unfold. Maybe you have a search directory on your phone where you can search, and the fact that the connected that way. You have a church directory that might be a way to start talking about, is our neighbor just the ones that are in this church directory, or is it beyond? And then the other thing is having a list of social services. Now, in our congregation, we have community giving, and each month we have a particular community partner that we do a special offering for. And so that's a time that we could lift up and say, this is our neighbor, one of the ways that we help out, one of the ways that we reach out. You could have a list of social services like Lutheran social services. Lutheran, for us, it's you've got LSS, you've got Lutheran Social Services Northwest, Lutheran Community Services. You've got all of these places that reach out and help who we are called to help. In other words, helping our neighbors. And so this is all about looking at expanding the understanding of who our neighbor is. Because that's really, the question gets asked, but it's almost like I want to make sure that I want to make sure that I am not loving beyond what I should be loving. And I want to make sure that, let's define this, because I want to make sure that, are you talking about the person across the street, or are you talking about the person that makes me uncomfortable over here? Who is our neighbor? And then using the globe, using the map, using the list of social services, looking at all the ways that we could help our neighbor. And maybe that would be a springboard to talk about what are some of the ways that we, as Zion Lutheran, Ruthie's like, what are the ways that you can help me as a kitty cat? Or you could help at the Humane Society. Yes, how's that? Yeah. Ruthie says that would be a good idea, because pets can be our neighbors as well, as we help and we reach out and we expand the circle, or expand the understanding, our understanding of God's circle, that our neighbors are so much more than what we first think of. So that's the direction I'm going. Looking at a map, looking at the globe, looking at church directory, looking at a list of all of the ways that we could help our neighbor. What are the ways that we are called to help? And our neighbor is way more than just the outline of the United States. Our neighbor is way more than just the outline of North America. Our neighbors is way more than just North America, South America, and it grows. So that's exciting. So anyway, that's the direction I'm going with this, looking at our neighbor. And I am so glad that you are my neighbor. And saying that just made me think of Mr. Rogers. Won't you be my neighbor? And that question that we ask, maybe we play the Mr. Rogers theme song, and all about what does the neighborhood look like? It is expansive. Yeah. All right. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. Thank you for the love that you're sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. Ruthie says you are rocking it. even though it doesn't look like she's saying that right now. All right? Thanks. We'll see you next week. Peace.